And we've also lost probably about 20,000 foreign products, primarily United States products, perfectly legal in the United States, in full compliance with their laws. The manufacturers will no longer ship to the health food stores because they're tired of the shipments being turned away at the border. Now, the highest estimate I've heard of the number of natural health products, around 2007, we probably had about 70,000 products on the market. We're probably down to about 40,000 now. We will get down to 20,000 products. That is what's going to happen. We'll get down to about 20,000 products. And many of you think, well, that's a lot of products. Well, understand, you know, if manufacturer A has a 50 milligram vitamin C, 100 milligram vitamin C, 250, 500, 1,000, that's 5 licenses. You have 200 manufacturers selling vitamin C, you almost have 1,000 licenses. We're going to have single vitamins, we're going to have multivitamins, we're going to have single ingredient natural health products, we're going to have some multi-ingredients, but most of the innovative multi-ingredient products are going to be gone. So what's going to happen is you're going to face a health crisis. You're going to want to go to the natural health community and access a remedy, and some of us are going to find the remedy's still there, and some of us are going to find the effective remedies are gone. Okay, so what's happening is your freedom to choose to access effective natural remedies are being taken away, and we're being told it's for safety. We're being told we need this licensing process for safety. Health Canada tells us Canadians have demanded this for their safety. Now, I've told you that's a lie. Okay, let's just go back to Confederation, 1867. So since Confederation, 142 years, how many deaths have occurred in this nation because of a natural health product? It's a trick question because the answer is 0. There's not a single documented death since, 1867. I'm not aware of any even before that, of a death caused by a natural health product. Well, wow. But there's a danger to removing natural health products. Well, what are we doing? And when the government tells you that something is dangerous, you need to ask the question, well, dangerous and compared to what? Because everything's dangerous. I was listening to CBC radio, and there was a doctor complaining that long-distance runners, a couple every year in Canada, die from drinking too much bottled water. Because they just have in their heads, I have to keep hydrated, I have to keep hydrated. They drink, throw their chemical balance out, and they die. So we're actually losing more people to bottled water than 70,000 natural health products. I mean, my favorite example is peanut butter, because we're all aware of people dying every year because of peanut allergies or other nut allergies. I mean, we're aware of that, where people die of shellfish, like common foods. So when the government tells you that there's a danger to natural health products, you have to appreciate that, well, it's safer than peanut butter. So, and if there is a risk to removing natural health products from the market, I gave you the example of the Strauss Heart Drops, I gave you the example of True Hope Empower Plus, we are going to lose 40 to 50,000 natural health products. Is it possible for us to remove 40 to 50,000 products that people are taking for health conditions away and pretend that that doesn't create a serious risk? I mean, is that possible? What we're doing is actually backwards. We're creating the risk by what we're doing. So I'm here just to basically kind of open your mind to the fact that, first of all, you are willing, you've been taught to be willing to give up your freedom when the government says there's a danger. You've been taught. You have to realize that it's happening and start asking, well, wait a second, is there a danger? Danger compared to what? See, because the government loves getting more power. When's the last time they've given you power back? I mean, there's a one-way trend here. So you have to start becoming aware, and we also have to come up with a solution. Because the reality is that under our current regulations, we are losing natural health products at a rate that people would have thought was inconceivable before. And the solution, I think the best solution out there is called the Charter of Health Freedom. And if you can just remember the name Charter of Health Freedom, there's a website, charterofhealthfreedom.org. Because our courts have said, when people go to court saying, I need a product, even though it's an illegal product, courts say, no, you have access to it. You actually have a constitutional right to things you depend on for your health. But Health Canada and the government ignores the rights the courts say that we have. So what the Charter does is it just lists the rights that we already have, enshrines them into a law that takes precedence over the other laws, like the Food and Drug Act, and it creates a new ministry, the Ministry of Wellness, to ensure that our access to natural treatments are protected and to ensure that the government can't take them off the market just saying, oh, there's a risk. They actually have to do a risk analysis and also show that taking the product away doesn't create more risk than just leaving it on the market. It's actually designed to protect us. So if any of you need information about that later on, I'm available for that, but I think I'm free to talk for as long as I want, but I think I've gone 45 minutes, and trust me, it's very difficult for me to speak so shortly, so I think I'll end there. Thank you.